Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. I want you to practice getting into the spirit of how you want to live your life, how you want to be feeling, how you want to go about your day in calmness, with intention, knowing that you're guided. You're guided by a higher power. You're guided by that still small voice inside you that knows what you really want. And allow yourself to receive the good that you desire. That takes settling down and getting into the spirit of your wish fulfilled, the goal that you want to manifest. I want you to think about this. If it was impossible to fail, what could you do? What would you do if it was impossible to fail? You set your sights on a particular outcome. What if it was true? What if it was yours? What if it was just around the corner and all you had to do was get into the vibrational energy of being relaxed, calm, worthy of receiving, and it just shows up. It shows up for the world to see, but it starts in you. It starts in your belief system. It starts with you deciding what you want and getting into the feeling of, why do you want it? What is going to change in your life when you have that outcome? You are calm and confident. You're in control. You're not allowing the outside world to take you off course to your beautiful goal. What is your beautiful goal? If you were to think about it and get into the feeling that is your life, what would you be doing differently? What would you be saying, doing? Where would you be living? Sometimes we decide we don't want to live somewhere or do a certain job or be with certain people because we think being away from that is going to be better. If we get somewhere else, it's going to be different. But unless we change our attitude about ourselves, about the world, unless we change our thinking patterns and act as if we are worthy, loved, abundant, prosperous, wherever we go, we take ourselves with us. So if you have a desire for a different place to live or work to do, is it because you're trying to escape from the outside world, or is it because you've set an intention that you are going to be happy, healthy, wealthy, loved, respected? What does that look like? You experience what you're thinking about in dominant thinking patterns. So if you want your future to be different, you have to start thinking from the goal already attained, from the wish fulfilled. Your assumptions turn into your physical environment. So be careful about what you are assuming to be true, because your beliefs might not be correct. They might just be thoughts that you've thought on repeat for so long that you believe them. So I want you to start to question some of your beliefs and get excited about your life. Get into the spirit of your wish fulfilled. What does the goal look like? Let's take a deep breath in and start to get settled in, relax, put away other distractions. I'm going to read to you from As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, his chapter on serenity. Get us into the state of being calm and serene. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A man becomes calm in the measure that he understands himself as a thought-evolved being, for such knowledge necessitates the understanding of others as the result of thought. And as he develops a right understanding and sees more and more clearly the internal relations of things by the action of cause and effect, he ceases to fuss and fume and worry and grieve and remains poised, steadfast, serene. The calm man, having learned how to govern himself, knows how to adapt himself to others, and they in turn reverence his spiritual strength and feel that they can learn of him and rely upon him. The more tranquil a man becomes, the greater is his success, his influence, his power for good. Even the ordinary trader will find his business prosperity increase as he develops a greater self-control and equanimity, for people will always prefer to deal with a man whose demeanor is strongly equable. The strong, calm man is always loved and revered. He is like a shade-giving tree in a thirsty land, or a sheltering rock in a storm. Who does not love a tranquil heart, a sweet-tempered, balanced life? It does not matter whether it rains or shines or what changes come to those possessing these blessings, for they are always sweet, serene, and calm. That exquisite poise of character which we call serenity is the last lesson of culture. It is the flowering of life, the fruitage of the soul. It is precious as wisdom, more to be desired than gold, yea, than even fine gold. How insignificant mere money-seeking looks in comparison with a serene life, a life that dwells in the ocean of truth, beneath the waves, beyond the reach of tempests, in the eternal calm. How many people we know who sour their lives, who ruin all that is sweet and beautiful by explosive tempers, who destroy their poise of character and make bad blood. It is a question whether the great majority of people do not ruin their lives and mar their happiness by lack of control. How few people we meet in life who are well balanced, who have that exquisite poise which is characteristic of the finished character. Yes, humanity surges with uncontrolled passion, is tumultuous with ungoverned grief, is blown away by anxiety and doubt. Only the wise man, only he whose thoughts are controlled and purified, makes the winds and the storms of the soul obey him. Tempest-tossed souls, wherever ye may be, under whatsoever conditions ye may live, know this: in the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are smiling, and the sunny shore of your ideal awaits your coming. Keep your hand firmly upon the helm of thought. In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master. He does but sleep. Wake him. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Say unto your heart, peace, be still. Peace, be still. You know, it's when you are still, when you are contemplating your beautiful goal already attained, how you want to be living your life. In prosperity, money is flowing in so that you can do what you want when you want without worry and fear. What you focus on grows, so as you focus on abundance, even if you don't have enough money at this time, you can focus on the abundance of nature, the abundance that surrounds you, and bring in gratitude for what you've already come through, the challenges you've faced, how far you've come in your life, all the things that you have done, the work that you've completed. Give thanks for where you are now in your life. You've survived so many things. You've done so many things to be proud of. And now you want more, and that's the spiritual side of you awakening, wanting to experience more life. That's the spiritual side of you wanting to express itself more fully. It's not greedy to want more money. Money is the way we exchange services and work for a material object to trade for our rent, our mortgage payments, our comforts of life, our utilities, gas for our vehicles, or any form of transportation. Money's not a bad thing. Money is just exchanging an item of value for something that you want, something you prefer. So you want to have enough money to fulfill all your needs, but you also want more than enough so that you can help others, you can feel abundantly blessed, and you can buy more things that you appreciate, have more experiences, travel more, help more people, show your loved ones through nicer gifts that you really appreciate them. It's not how you show your love, but it does feel better when you can give gifts that you know your loved ones really want. And what do you really want? Get into the spirit of being worthy of receiving everything that you want. You don't have to sacrifice love to work hard to make money to pay bills, and you don't have to sacrifice higher income because you want more love, everything will come to you. But you have to get into that feeling that everything is energy and everything is flowing. Everything vibrates. And as you vibrate in the calm, peaceful feeling of abundance, and give thanks, be grateful for everything you've already experienced in your life because it's got you to where you are now. And give thanks for what's to come. Because as you think of what you prefer, what you want, how you will be living your life, what will change in your life when you are happy, you are healthy, you are wealthy enough to do what you want when you want. That is the time and money freedom to enjoy living. What does that mean? What would you be living if you had the time and money to do that, to do what you wanted? As you're feeling the calm, the serenity, getting in control of your central nervous system, taking deep breaths to settle your body down. You have unlimited potential. You're a spiritual being, and your body is here to help you get what you want, help you do the things that you want to see, that you want to accomplish, that you want to change. Everything starts in your beautiful mind. You've been gifted with an intellect and an imagination. You've been gifted with a will to hold that beautiful vision. If you were living this life, would you have any emptiness in your soul? What fills you up? Get clear on what you prefer, what you want, what you're really wanting to go after. And let's take some time to write it down. You might have a list of 50 or 200 things that you want. What can you get really excited about? What feeds your soul? If you already know what you really want more than anything, write that down. But instead of writing it as a someday I'm going to do this, someday when I have the money, someday when everything falls into place, write it down as if it's already done. It's yours. It's here now. You are experiencing the perfect health. You are strong and able. You are loved and respected. Everything is working out in your favor. Everything is locked up inside of you. Everything that you need. So write it out on the paper, your journal, your goal card. What is it that you want more than anything? You'll be so excited and grateful now that this has happened. This wish has manifested into physical reality. I am so happy and grateful now that this is my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Write it out with the feeling that it's already here. And I'll be back. Good morning again. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. When you realize that everything started as a fantasy, where you're living, the vehicle you're driving, the cell phone you're using, your television, your radio, your washing machine, everything started as a fantasy. How can I do this better? When you get into a quiet space and then you can start creating from your future goal. You want to imagine your deep desire already fulfilled and expect it. When you start to doubt, when you start to worry, when it starts to feel like it's not happening, when you start to see evidence that it's not here, you start to worry and doubt, just that's based on a lifetime of conditioning in the other direction, in the direction of past negative thinking patterns, which keep you stuck and going in the other direction. You might just say, I'll think about that later. I'll deal with you later. Right now, what would I be doing if I was living the life of my dreams? I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Get into that spirit of your goal already attained. Get into that vibrational, energetic feeling that you're already there. Your future becomes your present based on your thoughts, feelings, and actions that you take now. So as you look at your list of what you want, or that deep desire that you've written down, I'm so happy and grateful now that, what would you be doing if you were living that way? What is one thing that you can do now, today, that will take you closer to that goal? What is something that you're afraid to do, but you know if you do it, that would take you to the next step and the next step? Go out and do it. Leland Val Vanderwall said, doing at once what needs to be done will increase the possibility of success. Instead of talking yourself out of it or saying, I'll do that later, what can I do now? What would I be doing if I was living the way I want to be living? Create space for it. You want the love of your life to show up? Is there room for that person in your life? Think from the wish fulfilled. Think from the goal already attained. How would you be thinking? How would you be feeling? And what would you be doing? Start taking action on that goal, and that will become your life. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy says thoughts become things. Think thoughts of what you want from already having them, being grateful, and doing at once what needs to be done. And step by step, you will be living in your new goal, your heart's desire. Create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.